Let's get married. Are you serious? My name is Ma'am Mizutani. I'm just a regular employee you can find anywhere. I'm currently being proposed to by a girl. You're not saying that you actually like me. Huh? Are you some kind of stupid or something? What are you talking about? Apparently, she doesn't actually like me. Her name is Shigura Hiachi. I came out to have a matchmaking session with her today. She's apparently some kind of elite at a big-time corporation or something. I'm being pushed by my parents to go see a lot of people and go to various matchmaking sessions. I'm sure they just want me to hurry up and get married. Why is that? Well, my parents have romance brains. Romance brains, they think that getting married is the highest level of happiness that you could possibly experience in life at all. They've known each other from when they were in kindergarten, and apparently are each other's first crush too. Getting married to your first crush. You know, it actually sounds really nice to be able to get married to your first crush dating back to kindergarten. But I'm not interested in getting married at all. Definitely not interested in any kind of romance either. I think that if you have the time to be doing that, then you should just hurry up and try to get a promotion so that you can have a lovely life. Huh? Because of the human connections? No, the money. But they say that religion actually makes your life have meaning or something. That's what the old lady next door says when she brings me a flyer every day. That's the advertisement. She just wants you to join her religion. I was planning on joining her religion tomorrow. You should stop that. It's sketchy, and she's probably going to milk you for every penny you've got. But my family has already joined the religious group, so it's too late to save you then. Back on topic. Whatever the case, I don't want to get married, but every time I have to turn down each and every person, it's literally just a huge waste of my time. Which means that I want you to have a contractual marriage with me. A contractual marriage. In other words, it's just a business deal. I don't want to have any more matchmaking sessions with anyone else. So on the surface, I'm going to have a wedding with you and be your wife. In return, I will do my best to make your dreams come true as well. Of course, any physical desires are left out of that. I'm not that cheap. How expensive are you? Is that really the point you're curious about? I see. I think I understand. She's got a situation that she needs to handle, which means that it's now left up to my answer. To be honest with you, I don't want to get married either. I have a trauma. I think it was when I was still in elementary school. I was on the toilet taking care of business when I looked up and saw a woman that I had never seen before just looking down on me. She didn't do anything or budge at all. She just quietly watched down on me. I was terrified. On top of that, she really turned out to be some kind of random trespassing woman. I learned about this lady, and she apparently thought that the young boy that she had walked by was really cute, so she couldn't help herself. That's terrifying. I think that's probably when I started feeling a little bad with women. As I have trauma with one, women are so scary. I became phobic of women. I'm not as scared of them as I used to be, but I'm still not good with them. Honestly, I don't want to get married, but just like her, my parents have been pushing me to get married to someone. I'm sure that they'll continue to push me to go to these meetings with women. Thinking about that now, I guess we have similar interests in mind. Maybe it's a little better for me to just have this contractual marriage with her. So what do you say? Do we have an accord? Understood. Let's do business then. You have a deal. Very well. Consider it done. Looking forward to working with you. That's how we decided to get married to each other. Oh my God, your hands are so sweaty. Oh, disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit nervous. I'm still a little scared to talk to a woman face to face. Just a little bit. And that brings us to this. This is the house that we're going to be living in starting today. Don't mind the respectful manners or anything either. We're the same age, and more than that, I mean, we're married now. I think that I can say the same thing to you, Shuran. It's more of a habit for me. I see, okay. Well, I'm going to let my hair down a bit. I can't believe that I'm going to be living under the same roof with just this woman. I think that if you told me that a little while ago, I would have collapsed out of fear. I'm going to use this room right over here. You just feel free to use whichever room you feel comfortable with. Are you sure? I won't be in this house for much of the time anyway. It's fine. Work or something? Yes, I want to work harder, and get promoted as fast as I possibly can. Uh-huh. She really wants to get promotions, doesn't she? By the way, yes, this is a contractual marriage. Please do not to make the mistake of thinking there is any physical chemistry between us. If you make any kind of move suggesting that you're making a move on me, then I will have you tossed out in a heartbeat. Make a move on you? Don't worry about it. I will absolutely not lay a finger on you. I'm terrified of women anyway. I really hope you're being serious about that. All right, it's time to kick off the new life. I'm going to live with Shuran from now on. It's a contractual marriage, but I should get along with her enough to at least be able to have a bare minimum of communication. But I got to live with a woman that I barely know in a small house for a long time. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. I should get to know her at least a little bit, which means the first thing that I should do is... Shuran. Well, what is it? I'm still in the middle of unpacking all my stuff. Sorry, I was just wondering if you were interested in grabbing a bite for lunch, is all. I guess it's a good time for lunch, so I kind of cooked a meal for us. I see. Well, thank you very much, but you don't need to worry about any of that. We just have a contractual marriage, so we can eat separately. Okay. However, if you've already cooked us the meal, then I will happily indulge myself this time. I do not want it to get any colder. Great. Wow. You are actually a great chef. Yeah, but it's not like I started cooking and got good at it because I wanted to, though. What do you mean by that? Well, that was right around elementary school. It was during the field day during middle school, and one of the girls actually came by and made me a little rice ball. It was so good and the salt was perfect. I asked her how she made it because I was curious, and she said that she had collected her sweat, dried it, and then used that as the salt. It was a sweat rice ball. After that, I stopped being able to eat other people's homemade cooking, so I had to learn how to cook on my own. You've been through some stuff, haven't you? What about you, Shuran? Do you cook or anything? Yes, I do. You have to treat your body as an investment. You must always treat it to the best nutrients possible to make sure that it is able to achieve the highest possible performance at any given time. I also do my best to try to get the best flavor I can, so I'm pretty picky about how things taste. I'm curious to see if your cooking is good enough to satisfy me. She's got quite a bit of pride, I thought to myself. All right, thank you. This is really good, isn't it? Did you just cut yourself off? What is this egg roll? It's somehow better and tastier than the egg roll that I make. But it's just an egg roll. How did you make it taste so much better? Sheen, I'm not losing yet. I haven't lost a miso soup. The miso soup that I've made has to taste better than a miso soup you've made. It's hot, so take your time. It's so good. It's hot. Good, hot, good, great. I lost at miso soup too, but there's still the rice. There's no way that I will lose to your rice. Here goes, go for it. It's so good. You really got to thank the farmers in this country for providing us with such a great crop. But the fact that you're using the full potential of the rice this much. Who are you really? I'm just a regular guy. There's no way that I could lose like this. After that, I'm going to be cooking today. I can't eat food that other people have cooked for me, so you really don't have to. Oh yeah? But why are you suddenly trying to cook for me? Yesterday, you said you wouldn't be coming home, but you actually came back home at a fairly normal time. It's because I've just been consistently losing to you, and I don't want to keep it up. Shiguda-san started to try to beat me at every chance that she got. Apparently, she was an extremely sore loser, so she's always trying to compete with me over everything. I tried the laundry faster than you, didn't I? Oh, but you've got to stop it with some clothespins, or they're going to go flying away. Oh dear, for some reason, she would compete with me over who could put out the clothes faster than me. I don't know why she's such a sore loser, but I just want to get along with Shuran. So I don't want things to be gloomy or have any bad blood. I should just let her win. And you just held back, didn't you? You just held back, didn't you? Yes. I tried to let her win, but then she scolded me. I thought to myself, man, she really is kind of a handful. A few days went by. Why can I not win at all? Shuran was all upset and worked up about not winning. You really are able to do everything, aren't you? But me? I'm always half a **ed when I do things around the house. I'm just some breadcrumbs left over from the main course. You don't have to make yourself sound so bad like that. Sure, son was all kind of depressed. She even said it out loud. Son, why are you so intent on making everything some kind of competition? That's not entirely true. I just want to be the perfect person. Perfect. There's someone that I've really admired. That person is my older sister, and my older sister has always been able to do everything perfectly. I guess she's literally a perfect superhuman. She would master anything that she's never done in her life within 3 days, and she's always won some kind of medal when it comes to sports. During contests, she would win awards like it was nothing, and I just wanted to be a little bit like her too. You wanted to be like her too? Well, my older sister completely changed after she got married. She was extremely resistant to things like marriage. I finally understood that there was a good chance that it was because of her older sister. My older sister got married and became a slob. This is my older sister now. She seems very plump. Her body weight is well above 170 pounds now. She used to be chosen as Miss University in college and had an incredible body and even worked a bit as a model too. You could never guess that by looking at her now. I mean, I guess that's just how people are when they get older, huh? I never want to see my older sister like that though. You're like a weird fan that doesn't accept change. But she's married now, and she seems to be incredibly happy. She claims that her life now is much better than her glorious and prestigious past. I couldn't believe it at all, so I wanted to become like my older sister. So I wanted to prove to her that it was all just fake. So I wanted to become like my older sister, the perfect superhuman, but it didn't work. I'm not a perfect superhuman. I'm so much more clumsy compared to her, and no matter what I do, I can't win. I lost to you too, but there's no way that I could prove anything to her. I see. That's it, just I see. Was I supposed to say something there? I mean, you could say something like happiness is different for different people, or that you shouldn't be trying to gauge someone else's happiness based by your own standards or something along those lines. I figured you'd say something like that. We're just clients in a business marriage. I don't think that I should say anything to you about your business no matter what you do, but if you want any help, then don't hesitate to ask me, because I will help you. That's my role as someone who's in a contractual marriage with you, right? I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. Thank you. I felt like I got along just a little bit more with Shuran after that. A week after I started living with Shuran, we're married, so, would you want to maybe sleep together every once in a while? Okay, then, good night. What can anyone explain to me what's going on right now? My wife is sound asleep next to me. If you take that sentence and break it down, it's an incredibly normal sentence. But Guda-san and I are in a contractual marriage. It's not like we fell in love with each other. But what is going on here? I don't know. I have no idea what Shodan is thinking about it all. But if there's one thing that I can say, I'm so freaking scared to sleep next to a woman. If I think about it now, I don't need to be so freaking honest and sleep in the exact same bed as her. I've got it. I'll just sleep on the ground. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Huh? What's going on? Crap. I woke her up. Sorry, I must have been dreaming and I fell off the bed. I see. You must move around quite a bit in your sleep. Oh man, I'm so sorry about that. Silly me. Okay then. Here, huh? Come back into bed. It's cold. What is it? I'll go now, okay. If I think about it now, I could have just said no, but if I say no, it's going to be really awkward, right? And we can't get along, and Gooden is coming to me to try to get closer to me. I don't know what she's thinking or why, but I want to get along with her, so I don't think this is a bad thing. But in any case, I don't think I could sleep at all tonight. The next morning, good morning. I couldn't sleep at all that night. On top of that, Shuran would roll around and then cling onto my back when she was half asleep. A lot happened, but in conclusion, I'm exhausted. Whatever the case, I was able to get over it. I think I'm going to knock out for today. Shall we sleep together tonight too? Was there a problem with that? Not at all. I started to become chronically sleep deprived. I feel like Shuran is acting a little strange recently. She seems a little softer around the edges. All right. I'm going to head out to work now. Oh, okay. Have a great day at work. A goodbye kiss, huh? Just kidding. I'm sure you have to get going right away. Make sure you're not late at all. Have a good day. How playful of her. Shall we go on a date next weekend? Huh? Oh, come on. You don't need to be that surprised, do you? We're literally married. It's normal to go on dates, don't you think? Shasan is just acting so strange recently, because this is almost as if she literally likes me or something. But wait, no. When we came here, she was basically saying that she would literally murder me if I did anything to her. When we came here, there's no way that she would fall for me. It's an impossibility. This is all just a misunderstanding. The miso soup that you make is always the most perfect miso soup. I want you to continue making me miso soup for the rest of my life. About her heart, through her stomach. I got it. Maybe my cooking was just so incredibly perfect to her that she just fell for me. No, that's impossible. Even if she Jisun actually had that kind of emotion towards me, I'm not going to be able to actually reciprocate any of those feelings back to her. I'm still really bad with women to the point where I freeze up if she touches me. So you got a little rice on your cheek, you silly little man. What? Huh? Well, would you look at that? I was just kind of out of it. Oh, hey, she gazzing. You need to go soon or you're going to be late getting to work. I think that you're trying to change the subject now, but you definitely just moved away from me trying to take the rice off your face. Did I do something to you that might have offended you? No, it's not that. It's just my trauma. Trauma? Yes, that was when I was in elementary school. How many traumatic episodes did you experience when you were in elementary school? There was some old lady in the neighborhood that I had never seen before, and she told me that she would take it off my face because there was something on it. Then she got closer and grabbed my cheeks so that I couldn't move before I noticed her face was closing in on my face. Huh, she kissed you? No. Someone showed up right before she got to me, so the old lady backed away from me. But I remember the eyes that she had in her face when she was looking down on me. It was like she was looking down on prey, and ever since I just reactively back away from hands that come towards my face. I think there are one too many landmines around your history. I think so too, which is why I'm not able to actually reciprocate any feelings back to Shasen. You really can't blame me. Afterwards, Shuran continued to try to get closer to me, but I continued to back away from her. I want to get along with her, but for some reason, I couldn't get closer. Beyond a certain point, actually, I kind of had an idea of why, but then she said that she wanted to talk to me, so she invited me into the living room. Please take a seat. Okay. I feel like I was just called up to the teacher's office to have a talk with the vice principal. You know why I called you up to the office, right? No, I can't say I do, Miss Vice Principal. Who are you calling Vice Principal? Crap, I'll let it slip. You're avoiding me, aren't you? What is it? If you don't like me, then I just want you to be honest with me and tell me that you don't like me. If you're going to just sit around and keep talking bad about me behind my back, I'm going to get upset. If you don't like me, then tell me to my face, right here. There's nothing that I don't like about you, Shodan. I think you're very clear-cut and dry. It might seem like you're kind of cold, but the truth is that you're very hard-working. Huh? You're always practicing cooking those egg rolls when you think that I'm not looking. I noticed. Huh. You're always working hard to try to strive to be better. I really admired and am moved by how much drive you have. Wait, hang on. And besides, I think that you're always quick to compliment others when they do something good too. You always compliment me when I cook something. I think that you're a very, very wonderful and beautiful person. Shuran, there's no way that I would ever dislike you. You're complimenting me too much. You go to embarrass me and make me blush. Sorry. Well, if you're so into me like that, then why do you avoid me? Well, because I'm not good with women is why. Oh, wait, did I not tell you? No, you didn't tell me about that. Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't tell her. The reason that I agreed to this contractual marriage is because I don't want my parents to keep bringing me these new women to have matchmaking sessions with. The reason being because you're not good with women. Yeah, I have a trauma from the past. I was right around when I was... It's fine, don't worry. I think I've heard it all at least 3 times over. Oh, really? I think that based on what I heard, I definitely think it's normal for you to be traumatized. Sure, but then when we were sleeping in bed together, Shiguda-san, I'm sorry, I didn't think about how you felt about the whole thing at all. Oh, it's totally fine. I don't blame you since you didn't know. I really don't mind, so don't worry about it. Shiger-san's face was a sad little emoji. Shigid-san, sure-san, we need to leave the house soon, or... Shuji-san had completely lost all motivation towards everything after that. Welcome home, Shuran. She's just always upset about something. She was so bad about not having enough drive and energy that she was told by your company to take off and rest a little bit. Let's just take a break and relax some. Okay? Just recuperate. Oh man, she's finally gotten to the highest point of size. This is all because of me, right? I can't possibly bear seeing Shodan like this anymore, but I don't know what I can say to help her out either, but I don't want her to continue to be sad and depressed like this either. I've got it. I think that there is something that we can do to solve this problem. Shiguden, there's something important that I need to talk to you about. Divorce? No. Why did you think divorce? Because... No, it's not divorce. There's just something that I want you to help me out with. Help you out? Yeah, it's for me to get over my negative feelings towards women. I don't want to be afraid of them anymore. Huh. You remember early on when we had just gotten contractually married, I said that if you ever needed any help then don't hesitate to tell me because I'd help you out, so I want you to help me out this time. I mean, sure, but why? Why are you suddenly asking for help like that? Because I just made you really depressed and upset, and I don't like that. So I wanted to work hard, try to get over the bad feelings I had for women to make it so that you're not upset and sad. So I want you to continue living life with me under the same roof. Okay, we only just started living together, but I felt like married life with her is only going to continue to get better bonus. I want to try your cooking, Shuran, but you've got some trauma. I want to get over all these traumas. You know, we're husband and wife, and I don't want to be the guy that can't eat his own wife's cooking. Honey, Shigid-san, can I please have some egg rolls? Okay, if you're that insistent that I cook something for you, I will do it. Thank you, but please don't push yourself. If you want, you can just put it in your mouth and then spit it out. Okay, I won't do that. That's horrible. All right, here goes. Thank you. I'm sorry. I guess it was just a little too soon for me. Oh, so what kind of work do you normally do anyway? Well, I just work a regular desk job. My name is Shuji Kotani. I've come to a cabaret for the first time as a 25-year-old employee. That must mean you're always clocking away at the computer then. That's so cool. Totally badass cool. Badass? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're probably pushing the standards of cool and badass a little too low for that. What about your hobbies? What kind of stuff do you do on the weekends to pass the time? I like to watch movies and stuff. Ah, how tasteful and culture of you. Tasteful? I'm literally just watching Avengers. I don't know how that's somehow cultured or tasteful. I don't understand. I just can't get into the mood when I know for a fact that she's here just trying to compliment me being paid for it. In fact, I mean, I understand that that's what people do to come to places like this. I know that the woman that's talking to me now is also trying to let me have fun by keeping the conversation going. I understand that, but I just can't accept this situation. So why is a man like myself in a place like this then? Well, let me explain. It's him, the man that's enjoying a cabaret, just like you're supposed to be enjoying it. That lovely man right over there. Go on, drink up to your heart's content, ladies. Yay. M-san, you are so cool. Well, you're such an awesome and dandy man. My boss, my son, halfway twisted my finger to force me to come with him, and so I had no choice but to come here. Hey, Yu-chan, I don't think we can handle this guy. He's too much. What should we do? I can't make him happy either. I don't know. Should we just sand her in as a last detail, Mary? I could hear the girls talking to each other and holding a meeting on how to handle me, but I'm just going to pretend like I don't know what they're saying. Sorry that this is the customer I have to put up with. I know that I'm not exactly the easiest customer to have in your cabaret. All right, you've got this, honey. Thank you. My name is Hannah. Please allow me to sit next to you. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Well, do you normally come to cabaret like this, or? Oh no, I don't. I'm just here because my boss wanted me to come with him, so I tagged along. I see. Well, then it must be pretty tough for you, huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Then you don't have to worry about it all. If you just hang tight here and relax until your boss is satisfied, you can just take a breather and unwind, you know? You know, this girl might actually be worth trying to hold conversation with. If you feel like the alcohol is too strong, or if you had enough, just let me know, and I'll bring you some cold water. Please don't hesitate to tell me. Okay, do you not need to drink anything, Hanan? Are you sure? I'm totally fine. I'm just glad that I'm allowed to stay here. Oh, but if you don't, then please just let me know. I'll swap out with someone else, and you can. No, I'm okay with you being here, Hannah's son. Actually, no. If anything, I would prefer you be here, Hanan. Really? Yeah. And actually, you should have a drink if you're going to sit next to me. I don't want you to just sit there empty-handed. But I don't want to have to order a drink when you're just brought here by your bus. It's totally fine. It's all coming out of my son's pocket anyway. So you're not taking anything from me. Are you sure you should be ordering drinks then? I mean, you literally said before we came here, you can buy whatever drink you want when you come here. I'm going to pay for all of it. I mean, I'm not going to order anything super expensive. But, H, are you sure about this? I know that you even told them that you specifically asked for me as next to you. Yeah, that's totally fine. I don't want you to swap out with someone else. So it's true. But I'm just quietly sitting here and not able to keep the conversation alive. So I'll just kind of answer you and nod or shake my head when you talk to me. So I haven't been able to talk much. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. You just keep doing that because it's letting me calm down in a place like this. I don't need to force myself to try to keep a dead conversation alive, and I can just slowly drink my drink at my own pace. But that doesn't mean that we're both completely dead silent either. I just talk to her, and we have a small conversation when I want to have one. This perfect balance is so nice. Honestly, I didn't have any fun at all when I came here, but after you came over here and sat next to me, Hanan, I'm able to relax and have some chill time, you know, so yeah, I want to thank you. Hanan, I've just been working here for a while, and I was never told by anyone that they appreciate me, and really? Yes, at work and in private too. I always just get told that I ruin the mood, and I'm just a buzzkill. Even if I sit next to someone, I just get asked to change seats and swap out with someone else. I see. This is what the other girls were talking about when they said that they were going to throw a last Hail Mary. I guess she must be the least popular girl in the store. Now it all makes sense. So I'm just so happy because it's good to know that there are people that are able to have fun, even with me being their girl. I mean, you know, everyone has their own personal taste for people, so it's not like I've been with a lot of girls in the cabaret, but among the very few girls that have sat next to me and talked to me, you were the best one. I'm so happy. I didn't realize that you would be this happy to hear me say that. I'm not lying, though. I'm being serious when she's the best experience I've had here so far. I always thought that I was going to be single for the rest of my life, but I feel like I might be able to have a nice, happy marriage life with you. You, Shuji's son, then why don't we make it happen? Well, she's got some riz. I know that it's just a business tactic, but I was about to take her seriously when she said something. I guess all in all, she's a cabaret girl. I mean, I know that it's a business transaction, but there's no need for me to destroy the mood. I'll just joke around and release the tension for now. Are you sure you're okay with a girl like me? Mei-ma-san, are you okay? Please bring something. I need wipes. I need wipes now. H, are you sure you should just leave him alone right now? I think that your boss might be in a bit of trouble right now. Oh, it's fine. That guy is literally always like this when we go out to anywhere with drinks. I don't think that's the definition of fine. In the end, after everything was said and done, I took a now completely sozzled Mima-san and shoved him in the back of a taxi before giving the driver my Jan's home address. 1 out of every 2 or so times that I go out for drinks with Mayman, I end up having to look after him like this. Oh. Finally, that was all kind of handful. H, I mean, to be fair, though, he's got a great and really incredible personality that makes up for all of this. I always put up with it and go out with him. It's from Hanan. I am so happy to have met you tonight. Shuji-san, I had so much fun. I hope that I can see you again sometime soon. Have a good night. No, hang on. I even thought about going on more time out of sympathy and attachment. Yes, she was a good kid, and I might have fallen for her if I met with her in private. But she's a cabaret girl. I guess I can just answer her because why not? Me texting her like this is just one of the sales pitches she's got to get back real love sales. I bet you there is no way that I can take this seriously. I'm not going to go, though. I never will. What is it? I heard you went to cabaret. Yeah, the boss forced me to go. I heard that you were juggling quite a few girls. No, they just kept swapping out. I had no part in any of it. What is your issue? Who cares if I go to cabaret? No, I could have drank with you. Why did you go? You don't have to drink with me. That Monday, I went into the office, and when I showed up, my coworker Koniari was waiting for me, and she was quite furious about the whole thing. Why do you even know about it anyway? About the fact that I went to a cabaret to begin with. Well, Mei-ma-san was walking around bragging about how he went to a cabaret with you. What? He was the one that forced me to go with him. He was so happy. He said like I made that stubborn and cynical Shoy go to the cabaret for the first time ever. He looked really proud of himself. I don't understand why he's proud of forcing me to go to a cabaret. I'm worried that he might take you to an even more risque place after this. I'm really worried about you. I don't really understand why you're worried about where I do and don't go, but don't worry about it anyway. I don't really like going to those kinds of places anyway. But you did trade contact information with someone, right? Oh my God. How do you find out about all this stuff? Because Majian was telling everyone about it. How do you have memory in a state like that? And he was actually paying attention while partying hard like that. He saw me trade contact info with Hanan. So are you still texting her or something? Yeah, I mean she's texting me. So she's fooling you. I guarantee it for you, son. It's all just lies and trickery. It's Sal's. I know. Just because she says she likes you or that she wants to see you again, you make sure you don't get fooled by any of that and you don't go to that store again. So you know about all that? It's fine. I have no intentions of going to that store again. Really? Yeah, really. Why do you care if I go again or not anyway? It's got nothing to do with you. You shouldn't care if I get sucked into a cabaret or not. It literally doesn't affect you and has nothing to do with you at all, Yari. I do care. It definitely has to do with me. Why though? That's because, H, it's probably because if you get into cabaret girls and go to cabaret, you're not going to talk to me at all anymore. I don't think so. Yes, it's true. I even screwed up today at work and made a mistake. I was going to ask you to go out for drinks with me so that you can cheer me up and make me less upset for what I've done wrong. I don't know if you're trying to invite me out for drinks because you actually wanted to cheer you up, or are you sure you're not just inviting me out because you wanted to buy you drinks? If you go to the cabaret, then I won't be able to do anything like that from now on either, and I'm not okay with that. It most definitely does affect me. I see. So one of the few people that are willing to take you out and pay for your food is just going to be paying for someone else's drinks and food, and that doesn't sit well for you, huh? I mean, if you want to put it like that, you are so all about the money. Whatever the case, we're going for drinks tonight. Do you understand? We're going to grab drinks, and you're going to make me feel better. I don't think I need to make you feel better. You seem more than spunky enough. You're going to cheer me up? Okay. After work was done. All right. Where should we go for some drinks? I don't care about where we go, but I want you to back off of me a little bit when we're walking. Oh, come on. You got this cute, adorable coworker that is really fond of you and loves being around you so much. She really doesn't have any sense of distance at all, does she? Iari is like this when she deals with people. She's very bright, is extremely friendly with anyone she comes across, and naturally kind of cheers up everyone around her. As you can expect, she's very popular in the office. As well, she's the complete polar opposite of me. But even still, I guess she's extra friendly and likes me more than most people around. I mean, I'm sure one of the biggest points was that I was her mentor at work, though. What did you say? I heard you say something. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Effa-san, I want to eat meat today. I want a lot of good meat. I said I'm okay to go anywhere. Just choose any place that you like. And Shuji, son, huh? Who is that? Who is that person? Hanan. Huh? Fan, who is this person? Who are you? Shu-san, you told me last night that you would be willing to marry me. Was that all a lie? Marry? You had someone that you promised to get married to. Who the heck is this girl? Wayo, hang on. Anju, just wait a damn second. Oh my god, everyone stop asking who everyone is for a minute. Okay, let me explain. So this woman is Hanan, the girl that I met at the cabaret the other night. So you're the girl that seduced my Phazon? Huh, seduced? I didn't know such thing. I talked to Shuji-san, and this woman is my coworker at work. She started working a little after me, and her name is Kotoni Yari. Oh, so you two are just regular old coworkers? No, that's not true. We've transcended beyond the realm of any kind of office companionship, and we're deeply bonded partners. Is that true? Everything is getting more and more complicated. That's so mean. I thought that I finally found someone that would be willing to fall for me and actually likes what I have to, Wait, hang on. Did you really fall for Phazon? I mean, seriously? No sales BS. What do you mean, really? Of course I did. Shuji-san even told me that he was interested in marrying me too. He asked me to marry him. Did you ask her to marry you, Phazon? Yeah, I guess I did say that, huh? Because I thought she was just giving me the old cabaret sweet talk. I see. Sweet talk. I think I have an idea of what's going on here. I don't really believe what's going on, but apparently you're after Phazon as a woman and not a cabaret girl, which means you're serious about him. It's not just a sales pitch. Yes. Well, okay then. It's time for us to have a good old-fashioned. Huh? Iari, I'm planning on going to grab some drinks with FIA on after this. Let's see who gets drunk and plastered first, you or me, and whoever doesn't pass out first gets to take him back to their place. Hey, hang on, Iari, relax. Leave it to me, Foran. Huh? If you just get her drunk, then most things don't really count at all. You can just blame it all on the alcohol. You didn't actually think that she would take you seriously, right? Which means that if we just go to get her drunk, you come up with the most incredible things. This is seriously the worst. Does she really work at a cabaret? She can barely handle her drinks at all. Yeah. The second we walked into the bar, she had a glass of beer and was completely smashed, as you can see here. Yeah. Is that a problem? Is there a problem with being bad at alcohol? I can't really hold a conversation with anyone, and I can't drink much. This is why no one chooses me to talk or sit next to them at the cabaret. Is that what you're trying to say? Ah. She can't get anyone to choose her, huh? According to her, Hanan, my name is Marahan. She just told you her real name, huh? Yeah, I think she might be head over heels for you. I mean, none of that Sal stuff, she really likes you. I would have to agree with that observation. She wouldn't tell me her real name, just because she's doing a sales pitch, and I don't think she would ever talk to one of her customers on her off time and then start bawling up a storm either. I trusted you, Shisan, but then you had to go find another girl and be a flirty lovey-dovey with her. You're the meanest so around. Yeah, we're definitely not all flirty-lovey with each other, sorry, that we're so in love with each other. Please stop complicating everything. I don't know if she wants to help me or just make me more of a mess than I already am. This is why I can't handle men at all. They're all the same. So you're not good with men, but you're working as a cabaret girl. One of my friends just said that it would be good for me. That's it. I've always been pretty bad with talking to people and had issues being social, especially with men, and I didn't know what to do about it. I talked with my friend, and she told me that if I became a cabaret girl, then I might be able to train and work on my skills talking to men. Yeah. You might want to try to find someone else the next time you go for advice, huh? Yeah. I definitely think that was the wrong advice to give this girl. I'm not really good with boys, but I wanted to get along with someone eventually and have lovely married life with them too. So I was just working hard to be a keen girl. But yeah, you're absolutely definitely working hard in the wrong area. Yeah, I think it would have been better for you to use some kind of dating site or something. There are so many weird customers as a cabaret girl, and I dislike men more and more every day. The one person that I thought I met, it was the man of the dream. The one person that I thought I met, it was the man of my dreams, betrays me. I can't go on like this. You really shouldn't be backstabbing girls like that, Dude, whose side are you on right now? I didn't even betray anyone. I was just being friendly. I mean, okay, so step one is to quit working at the cabaret, okay. But if I quit, then I don't have any potential new jobs to work at. So how I feel like Hanasaki-san isn't going to be particularly good at interviews or anything. I bet you she's going to struggle to find a new job. Well, how about you work with us? Then at our company, I mean, if we recommend her to come work with the two of us, I'm sure it should be a little bit easier for her to get the job. I mean, yeah, sure. But yes, please, I think at this rate, I'm just going to be wandering around the streets and just take this as a way to make amends for the fact that you completely and utterly betrayed me. I did not betray you. I didn't betray you. But okay, I'll help you out, which brings us to I will be working here starting today. My name is M. Hanasaki. Nice to meet all of you. Everything went smoother than I ever could have expected, and Madoka Hanasaki-san found a position working at our company. You know, Yar's huge social network of people who like her comes in handy in times like these, so I'm going to be your mentor since I was the one that recommended you for the position. So if there's anything that you don't understand, then let me know, okay? Okay. So, why are you here too? I'm just here to be overwatching, and just what exactly are you overwatching? I'm sorry, I know it's the first day. I'm sorry, it's totally fine. Most people make mistakes when they start, so we just work around it all. It's totally fine. It's your fault you're a bad teacher, that's the problem. I ask again, what are you doing here? I'm here to overwatch you. She really is like some kind of mother-in-law or something. It's lunch break. I was eating lunch with Hanasaki-san and planning on telling her everything that I picked up on during the day. But for some reason, Iari is here too. Hey, hang on, don't get quiet like that. You know you're not supposed to talk when your mouth is full. Wow, what are you, a fourth grader? I'm sorry. I'm really just not good at making small talk at all. It's totally fine. I'm very comfortable with being quiet. Yeah, you're like the only quiet person in the office. The king of the introverts. Don't give me any weird nicknames. What is it? Oh, it's nothing. You know these two are really good for each other. I'm sure he probably has more fun with someone who's bright and bubbly like her after work hours. Phazon, come on, let's get going. Fano, sorry, I'm just going to go over to Hanasaki-san real quick. Hey, you can't do that. We made plans to go out for drinks today, remember? We've been drinking every day for a while now. I'll wrap it up quickly, so just hang on a second, okay? Hanasaki-san, sure, San, what's wrong? Everything okay? We're supposed to be done with work for the day. Oh, I just figured I would look over all of my work again. Look over? Yes, I don't want to cause any problems for everyone, so I just want to do as much background research as I can. Oh, sorry, was this also getting in your hair or something? I'm sorry if this bothers you. No, it's nothing like that. She's so diligent. She's kind of awkward about it, but she's so hardworking and not good at talking, but straightforward. You don't need to read between the lines at all. She just tells you exactly what she's thinking, even in a situation where you're allowed and encouraged to lie. Like a cabaret, she doesn't stop being super straightforward. I think she's a very nice woman that's very nice and admirable, but I'm sorry, I don't want anyone in the office anymore. So I think I want you to head on out, okay? I'm so sorry, you don't need to apologize. If there's anything that you don't understand, just let me know, and F on hurry up, I'll be willing to teach me you all. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, all right, let's get going. I'm feeling fish today. We're going to start splitting the bill soon. Nope. I make no money at all, you know this. Yeah, but you realize that I don't make much more than you do either, right? I guess it's time for some sushi time. No, than the sushi that doesn't go around a conveyor belt, definitely not. What am I doing here? Why am I acting like some kind of stalker or something? It doesn't matter what Shuei's son does on his free time. When he's alone, it's got nothing to do with me. That's right, the only person that actually liked him was me. What he said was not just the truth, but I just can't help but get a little curious. So I can't stop myself. Wait, hang on a second. I feel like the area is starting to get a little bit weird. Hey, Yari, this is the hotel. Alley, how of the world is so pink. What are you doing? Come on, let's go back. Were you a little excited for something? Nope, not at all. Are you sure? What if I said, okay, let's go into one of these hotels. You're going to be in a world of awkward and not sure what to do about it. No, not at all, actually, huh? I wouldn't struggle with what they say at all if you invited me into one of these hotels. I bet he's going to go, she's such a cute girl, and she's literally inviting him into bed. I know that there are no men that would be willing to turn down a woman like that. I'm going to go home watching this unfold. Is just going to make me more upset. Sorry. I don't think I can have that kind of relationship with you, sure, son. I'm not saying this because I'm B and want to have a night of fun. I really like you, Phazon. I know you do, I know. So I felt like it would be wrong for me to not face you head on and actually give you a clear answer. Am I not good enough for you? It's got nothing to do with how good or bad you are. You're so bright and interesting, and at the end of the day, incredibly kind to everyone. You absolutely are a blast to be around. That's a fact. But the person that I like is someone who's able to relax with me, not someone who I'm able to have a blast around. Are you saying? Yeah. I think I actually kind of have a thing for Hanasaki-san. I knew it's sorry about that, how it's totally fine. I figured that it wouldn't take much time for that to happen. So I kind of rushed to try and make things happen. But hey, Yuha, stop hiding. Already come out, the match is over, and the game is done. What are you talking about? Come out, who are you talking to, Hanasaki-san? This is here you go. Here's your prize for winning the war. Her prize now, you understand right? Faison isn't just a regular run-of-the-mill man that you can find all over the place. He's someone that you can really trust and rely on. He's not the kind of person that would just say whatever he felt was right because the situation called for it. I mean, I kind of wish he did fall for it and would just go with the flow of things just this once, but oh well, who's me, Yari? Oh, right, all done, the loser will go home and eat a big tub of ice cream. Now, wait, hang on, I'm not by okay. I'm going to excuse myself. As well, hang on, stop you, he's dropped on my confession, and you're just going to walk away without saying anything about it all. Come on, you could do better than that. Are you sure that you're okay with a girl like me? I'm just a regular girl with nothing going for her. Oh, come on, that's not true at all. I told you that you're the most incredible woman that I've met, Matt. I think that with you, Hanasaki-san, I will be able to live a happy married life. Are you being serious, or is this just a mood thing? Yes, I'm being serious. Then do you want to get married? Bonus. So I'm going to be resigning to go be a housewife. It's day 3 of your job. This is too sexual, huh? What are you talking about? What is wrong with you? What kind of mental fortitude? Do you have to roll around on a man's bed wearing nothing but a school skirt? What is that, some kind of problem? It's literally only a problem. It's way too sexy and erotic. What are you talking about? I can almost see right up your skirt. Too unfortunate for you. It's just panties that I don't really mind if people see. So it's not a problem. It's too erotic. I guess all he cares about is if he sees on my skirt my name is Ao Ida. I'm a very healthy and normal junior in high school. And the girl that's rolling around in bed while lying away is Ariaka. She's a childhood friend that I've known since we were in kindergarten. We were in the same schools all throughout grade school, so it kind of explains why she's so relaxed and able to come over to my room and hang out. We get along well. But you realize that I'm a healthy teenage boy and you're a healthy teenage girl, but you just keep coming over to a man's room every day and just hang out. You need to be more aware of yourself and the dangers around you. You need to be aware that you are a female. It's fine, relax, it's you. And me, Ao, just chill. That is way too irresponsible. Asari doesn't mind the details at all and lives life without much care in the world. She has all kinds of mangas in her bookshelf without having them in order. You're just too detailed and neurotico. Can you please not push your values on me like that? Thanks. Also, she's incredibly freaking unfriendly towards me. But what are you going to do if something happens to you? What do you mean if something happens to me? If something sexual or erotic happens to you? Dude, I think you're being way too lax on the saying sexual or erotic. Sexual things are off limits. We're way too young to be doing that kind of thing. It's not like you've got any intention or courage to actually do anything like me. If you want to look at it as she trusts me, so she thinks that I won't do anything to her, then great. It's a good thing. However, do I take it as she doesn't look at me as a man and someone who could take her down, whatever the case. I can't leave this situation the way that it is. It's just way too sexual. They say that sometimes you need to make an example out of something, which is probably because if you don't have any kind of punishment for what's wrong, then there'll be no correction to their behavior. La 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 la. She thinks that I won't do anything, so she's just being so careless and unguarded about her body. Look at just how carefree and la la she is right now, which means that I just need to make her understand that I'm also a man and that she needs to be careful around me as well. Then that will be punishment, and she may stop showing off herself in such an unguarded and defenseless manner. I just finished reading the manga. I guess I can move on to haha. What there you go. Do you finally understand now? I really will attack you the next time and make you succumb to me. You make sure you don't come into a man's room after this and act like you're so defenseless. I think that she must understand now how LAX regard was the whole time. I hope that she uses this as a lesson to make sure that she keeps herself modest from now on. Yeah. This is healthy perfect. The next day, hey, what? Hey, all right, thanks for having me over. What? Why is she just hanging out in my room like nothing ever happened again? And she's just rolling around again. Was that whole thing just a lie, huh? What do I do to make her understand that she really needs to fix her behavior, huh? You still aren't going to jump my bones, huh? You know, yesterday you said that the next time you would attack me, you want me to attack you and jump your bones. I mean, I guess that makes sense, though. If she wants to be attacked, then it would make sense why she came over to my house again after what happened yesterday. I see she's here so that she can let me jump her bones on. You're really perverted, aren't you? No, I mean, I am, but I'm not so like I don't believe it. Wait a second, have you been showing off around me just enough to leave me imagining on purpose you wanted me to think about it? No, you really are perverted. Aren't you? Listen to what I'm saying. What I just wanted you to know what you wanted me to attack you or something. So you came here. And you're not perverted. No, you're totally perverted, huh? You just wanted me to attack you? I don't really understand what you're talking about anymore. I think you have excellent hearing. G's back on topic. So I basically the conclusion is, am I like you, AO, huh? What did you just say? And now we have a sudden case of difficulty hearing. Did you just say that you like me? You did hear me stop trying to get me to say it over and over, stupid. That's why you want me to jump you? Yes. I don't understand. That means like you need to confess first. There's an order to things that need to happen, but I don't think I'm your type, you know. I feel like you're probably more into someone that's more elegant and less wild. How do you know that? Because all of the female leads that you like in movies are basically what I just described to you. You have a red on me. I'm not exactly the innocent, pure-looking type. So I'm not friendly and I'm not cutesy, but I figured that if I made something happen that you can't deny, then maybe we could just make it happen, you know. Wait, so the reason that you're so unguarded and vulnerable normal is honestly a small part of me was kind of hoping that you might bust a move on me. I can't believe that Asari actually liked me like that. I'm sorry. I know it's weird for me to just say this out of the blue. I really had no intention of telling you the truth because I knew that you would reject me anyway. How do you know that I would reject you? So do you like me then? I'm sorry. I honestly never looked at you like that at all, right? Asari is my childhood friend. She's been around me from ever since I can remember. So she's kind of a family type person to me. I didn't think of her as a female. Well, I did, but I just never really looked at her as someone that I could go out with. I was going to ask you out after the fact, though. That is so terrifying. You are quite the strategist. Hey, you should really just attack me now. It's not too late. And I'm receptive, but you can do it right now. How do you expect me to actually do something so sexual and erotic like that? Oh, you're such a serious straight arrow. It's fine. Why does it matter? Everyone's having a little bit of fun in their free time. That's them. They do them. I'm going to do me. You really are a straight arrow, huh? But I really like that about you, to be honest. And after that, you already found out about how I feel, so I don't need to hold back anymore. Right? She would come into my room and hang out for as long as she wanted, without worrying about the placement of her skirt. If you want to attack me, then feel free to just jump on in. She says nonchalantly, how you're not interested in what I'm saying. I have something that I need to say right now. What is it? I am very incredibly interested in sexual and erotic things. Yeah, I know that. But we're 17 years old right now. There are things that we can't do until we're in legal. I think that you're a little too straight edge there, buddy. That's why no matter how much you seduce me, I have no intention of doing anything sexual to you at all. You wouldn't like that either, right? It would be like I'm after your body for my own pleasure, huh? I don't mind how I want to do sexual things with the person. I like you anyway, huh? I mean, you could do it with me if you just want to have fun with my body. I'll still be really happy. You really don't care at all, do you? I don't mind if you mistake your sexual desires for me as romantic feelings as well. That's all totally fine by me. I think you're just a little bit too tough there mentally, buddy. You should probably want a bit more of an emotional connection or something, right? Me? Platonic relationships are all just fantasies. You are way too realistic for this age. Come on, let's dream a little bit more. Dream some. Well then, let me ask you this. Would you be able to like me without doing any of that stuff? That's, I don't know. See, but it's not like I didn't like her without it. If I didn't like her, I wouldn't let her come up into my room. If anything, I'd argue that I'm leaning more towards liking her. However, I think that liking is closer to something directed towards friends or family. I don't think it's close to anything romantic. Where are you going? I'm just going to go grab a drink real quick. I really need to think about what to do with Asari. If she's being this serious and put that much thought behind me, then I need to actually give her an answer. Otherwise, that's just wrong to her, but I don't know how to come to a conclusion. Are you okay, Ao? You slipped from the stairs and ended up shattering all of your arms and legs. How unfortunate. It's not that bad. I just broke my right arm and right leg is all. It's just going to be a little annoying to my daily life. That's it. It's not a huge deal. Is it because of me at all? Did I make you think about me too much that you were thinking while going downstairs and you slipped? How did you know that? You totally just broke into my mind and heist me, didn't you? Oh my God. I need to put aluminum around my head to protect my thoughts. Huh. Are you some kind of weird conspiracy theorist? Did you know that 5G is incredibly powerful and dangerous? Oh my God, you are a conspiracy theorist. Back on topic. Sorry, I know that I'm probably a huge bother to you right now. It's really fine. I'm just thinking about it because I want it is all. All right then. I'll take care of you as a form of apology. That's way too sexual. You can't take care of me. What part of that is sexual? You mean take care of me as in something that I can't do anymore because my right hand is broken, right? And so, come on, you can't use your right arm, right? I'll feed you your food. Say you spilled a bit, didn't you? Hang on. Stay still while I wipe it away. Okay, all right, there we go. All clean and good to go, buddy. She's still helping me out and not in a weird way. I want you to rest up and sleep early today. You need to sleep well and heal up quickly. All right, there you go, buddy. Can you not touch my hair like it's not that important? You're gonna mess up my hair, thanks. Wait, were you a girl? Something feels off. Normally she's so much more careless and just rough about everything she does, showing off how vulnerable she is to me. Huh, what is it? Is something wrong? I was just observing you thinking that something is different from usual. Normally you're a lot more careless, you know. You just kind of do whatever you want all the time. But you're incredibly careful and gentle right now. I feel like a baby around you. A baby, huh? What is going on? I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, you remember when I got really sick back when I was a lot younger? What are you talking about? I got really sick and my parents were both off at work, so I was just at home all alone. I was so scared that I couldn't stop crying, and then you showed up. I think I kind of remember that happened actually. Are you okay, Aori? Hey though, I'm gonna look after you. Are you sure you can? Don't worry about it. I looked it all up on the internet on how to take care of you, so you can be 99% sure that I can take great care of you. 9%, did you know 100% means completely in total? We learned that in school. You remember saying that to me? I remember, and you took great care of me. Oh, stop it. I wouldn't say something as silly as that. Just think about it for a second. Be calm and think about it. I can tell that you remember because your eyes are all over the place, but not looking at me. I mean, it was pretty bad after that, though. You just fed me this awful soup because you read that it was good for you. Then you made me exercise even though I was already exhausted. I mean, it said that you should sweat. It was on the internet. You are such an idiot. Honestly, I'm sorry, but I was happy when I'm struggling with something. Anything, you always came to help me out. When I forgot my wallet back at home, you said, "I'll lend you mine," and you gave me your wallet. Oh yeah, I remember that. Did you give me that $5 back? You owe me that game that I always wanted to play, yeah, and you haven't returned it to me. I mean, let's just ignore the details and worry about what matters, okay? You really should start caring more about the details. Never returning something you borrowed is not okay, whatever the case, if I ever need to take care of you again. Because something comes up then, I want to be sure that I can look after you. You know, I see, come on now, get into bed already. I see, sorry, I was looking all the way back, huh, that far. I didn't realize that she liked me that much. I guess that's what she meant, which made me feel like I wish I could reciprocate those feelings for her. A little while later, I'm all better now. Huh, okay, why are you so upset about that? Because that means that I have no excuse to be with you anymore. I feel like you're just definitely going to reject me. You know, why do you think that though? Because you can't just turn around and start looking at me like someone you could possibly date now, right? That's not true. See, so, I need to, what did you just say? I can totally look at you through a sexual lens. What kind of weird coming out is that? Honestly, I have been looking at you in a sexual light. This is like a weird new sexual harassment case, which means that I'm looking at you as a female for sure. Oh, you've always been a childhood friend and a very important friend. That's how I wanted to feel about you. So I didn't want to look at you like that. I wanted you to keep that vulnerable body out of my sight so that I wouldn't look at you like that. Because I didn't like myself for looking at my childhood friend like that. I don't know about going out or any of that stuff yet. But I can definitely say this for sure. I definitely think that I can eventually fall for you as a woman. So I just want you to wait a little bit for me. I promise you that I will give you an answer, specifically like how long do you want me to wait? I think like 3 years, that's a little too long. I would really appreciate it. And it would mean the world to me if you just hurried up a little bit. Okay, 3 minutes, then you're too extreme. Then I will do my best to expose vulnerable self to you so that you'll be willing to fall for me even a little bit sooner, okay? I don't think that that's how romance goes. Platonic relationships are just excuses. You cannot fight the power of sexual desires. And that's how the relationship I had with my childhood friend changed a little bit. Bonus EEO. I feel like you're trying to take care of your emotional connection, aren't you? I mean, it's kind of something that I've always looked forward to, but what kind of connection is that specifically? You know, now that you're asking, I'm not really sure. Emotional connection. Isn't it easier to just think about things in terms of physical relationships? No. That's just sad. Something about it is sad. Just hang on. I'm processing through the 80 PC. I feel like it would score low on a benchmark, maybe feeling relaxed and safe around someone. Do you not feel safe and relaxed when you're around me, AO? I mean, sure, I feel a little secure. Then we already have an emotional connection on some level, right, I suppose. So then all that's left is a physical connection, right? I see. Oh, you do see.